yeah, all tits.
It's all tits.
I need this. Wow, look at this little pen holder area.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Pretty nice. Got a couple others here.
Is that for your passenger only?
No, this is my driver's side pens. Freshly sanitized every day.
What?
And a little, for when I'm doing Uber. And then another little hand sanitizer. So I kind of just give them what I got in the car.
Wow.
I don't wear a mask.
Whose fork is that?
I think I got mine in my cooter. Where's yours?
Are you ready?
So what do you think? We'll do it. Don't we have, I don't know how this works. Do we have to like say hey?
Hey. It's Slop, the gals from Slop City. We're doing a food review and an art review, our new segment.
This is the new segment called Food and Art Review. I think art should probably be first because that's the most important thing.
But we're not always going to do art.
That's true. So it's a food review. Today it's an art review. Right?
Well, sometimes we might do a different media.
Like
a movie.
Pornography.
Pornography.
We will absolutely be doing pornography. So
today we're reviewing Qdoba, which in her message to me, it's corrected to Adobe.
Adobe Reader. Okay, here's what mine looks like. Because I got a lot going on in there. So
I'm going to take a bite. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I got the chicken burrito bowl.
You got some sour cream, chicken. You got the fajitas. That's always a good choice. You always got to get the fajitas. And to be honest, I think we had an advantage coming in at 12:31 because they open at 10:30.
So it's fresh?
Fresh. Because I actually, if I have to pick Qdoba versus Chipotle 100 times out of 10.
Well, I would pick neither.
You're not into either. You're not a big Mexican-ish food gal.
Mm-mm.
So I kind of force this on her. Okay, so usually what I do is I like to shake mine up.
Oh, yeah!
That's what I do with my Chipotle. And the Chipotle bowls, this one's a nice round circle, as a lot of you know, if you're Qdoba or Chipotle people. Chipotle, their bowl is an oval. So I like to, this one's kind of nice to hold on to, but the Chipotle one's really good because it's made for you to grip, like a football almost.
It's made for you to shake?
Yeah, no, but this is how I've always done it. I like to give it a nice shake so I don't have to worry about, moving everything around and then stuff fall. I like to just have it all mixed up.
But tell them how you ordered it.
How I ordered it? Okay, so I was like, I want a chicken burrito bowl.
I'm starving.
And then I am too. I was actually sitting here while we were doing this, and I was like, I really just want to take one bite. Like when I got a DUI and I took a bite of my Qdoba. Okay, so this is kind of where you get into a problem. Look at all the excess over the sides right now. That's kind of what happens when you shake it up, but it's either now or it happens later. Libby's is a lot. That looks good. Like in that lighting, it just looks really yummy.
I was going to get an actual burrito, but I figured that would be way too messy.
Well, and because you got to do Crystal after.
No.
You can't be eating
non-stop food.
Mm-mm.
So she orders chicken burrito bowl. And he goes, "You want rice?" And she goes, "No, lettuce."
I did not say it like that.
And he goes, "Why don't you just get a salad, dumbass?"
He did call me a dumbass.
He was very efficient.
He was very kind too.
He's like, "Black beans, pinto beans." I'm like, "Oh, slow
Yep.
down."
You kind of got scared at one point. You go, well, I've never been here, so I don't really know what I want on it.
She goes,
And I was about to bitch slap you.
I didn't know what the other stuff was, and I felt very anxious. There was
Okay.
like an array. It was like if you take a Ponderosa buffet and put it in one spot and say, "What do you want?"
Yeah, it's like, do you want mashed potatoes or do you want shrimp?
Or do you want pudding? Or do you want Jello squares?
Oh, that's a priest. He's walking a boss.
God, I love priests.
Do you think those other guys are priests?
I hope so. They probably go to the seminary, so they're future priests. And you know how I like priest fetishizations.
She does have a priest fetishization. Would you have felt better? Do I need to roll the window up?
No.
Oh. I don't know. I got scared. Sir, we need you to turn your music off so we can monetize this. So.
You got what?
Would you have preferred, like, you got, like, a menu rundown before we went in there?
I did.
So why?
But they didn't say at the end they're going to ask you what else do you want on it.
Oh, they got all the toppings.
That really threw me.
Well, a lot of people prefer Qdoba over Chipotle. I prefer Chipotle because I think it's fresher.
Well, we had Chipotle last night.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you should have told me that.
And I had almost the same exact thing.
Wow. Well, now I feel like a big piece of shit. Because you did suggest Lion's Choice, and I should know you at this point to know that you probably were saying that to be like, I don't really want Qdoba.
Well, also there's the drive-thru. That's always a fun aspect of a food review for me.
Oh, wow. So I have really...
You're a budding influencer, but you have a lot to learn. Sorry.
I have so much to learn. Jesus. Did you see that I wrote our initials?
Thank you so much.
I wrote our initials on the cup. I wrote T and L. T is for Tina. And L is for Libby.
Look at the color of that. I love it.
That Kia Soul.
Mm-hmm.
That one's really nice. Jody has one. The green one like that.
Oh, she does?
Jody Werner, yep. She loves her Kia Soul. You should talk to her about the Kia Soul. I bet she'll sell you on it. Because she's a big gal, too. And she loves that motherfucker.
It's cute.
Mm-hmm. I love the green. One of my best friends has one that's like a khaki Kia Soul.
Best friends. Wow. You talk about your other boyfriends in front of your partner, right?
No, because then I'd get caught.
I figured I would put the piece of art over this video the whole way through.
Yeah.
So they can just look at it at their leisure.
Oh, sure.
So
wait, so it'll be like in the middle?
It'll be somewhere. Maybe floating.
A floating one? So and the chicken here, compared to Qdoba or Chipotle, it's just not as good.
It's not?
No. It's, Chipotle's is much better. It's not. That's where my sunglasses go.
You ever put them in there?
I actually do, but what I've started doing is I used a reusable Zenny case for my glasses, my prescription ones, to hold my sunglasses in them so they don't shatter. And I just put that in my purse.
Did you ever get your glasses?
Oh, out of the toilet?
Yeah.
No, they're gone. I plunged that bitch so intensely that what happened is they shot through. They made it through. It's like, you know when you see those videos of like, or whatever, a cartoon, when like a little pig's trying to get through a window and it's so small and you're trying to push this little bottom through. You know what I mean? And then you finally, like, at the last minute before someone's going to murder them, they get pushed through.
Or the ones where those memes where the people are going to space and it's got the song that goes do 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 do, and they're just flying through space.
Mm-hmm. That was what happened with my glasses. Well, those priests are eating good.
I bet they're like...
They got themselves Qdoba.
The great thing about Jesus is he provides us money to go to Qdoba.
And that guy on the right's like, man, I don't even know why I'm living this lie.
I think that's where Max went to school.
It is. Concordia? Yeah. Yeah, he almost became a priest. He was like minutes away, from what I understand. Like they were like, it was like a wedding, like in Runaway Bride with Julia Roberts and Richard Gere.
Was Hugh Grant in that?
Hugh Grant was not. Richard Gere was the love interest. Hugh Grant was in my best friend's wedding. Was he? No, he wasn't.
You know what we need is chips.
Should I go in and get some?
No, but that's what's missing. Don't you think?
Yeah. 100%.
I mean, that lettuce is providing you with some crunch.
I got some crisp, and you can hear it. It's audible. You know, Rafe sometimes will hear me eating. Oh, is that
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
what you do when you're a budding influencer? You just kind of keep showing the food?
Well, I keep forgetting that we're reviewing the food too.
Yeah. Mine's good. It's good. It's not as good as Chipotle to me.
Mine is good, but I'd rather have a Taco Bell.
Really?
I'm a simple basic gal.
I like this. I like the more fresh stuff. You know?
Fresh.
At Taco Bell,
Or
my lettuce is never green. Look how green that is.
See, I prefer a very processed, highly processed.
So that's the
food.
kind of lettuce you want. Well, there's a lot of stuff on there, but that's kind of the lettuce you want. You want it to be almost yellow where it's almost moldy.
That way I can. Ow!
A family. Whoa, that baby's sucking on her tit right now.
Good thing we don't have to see it. I mean, come on.
God, I would report her so quick. She'd be out of here.
Holy shit! Keep your tit away so I don't get hard. That's basically what is wrong with men. Keep your tits away so I don't want to fuck you.
Listen, I look at tits on my phone 24/7. When I'm out to dinner with my wife, I don't want to have to see another tit because I am rock hard.
And it makes me want to rape you. And
God.
that's your fault.
God, I want to assault you. He passes her a letter at the table.
Man, put your tit away.
I want to assault you. Oh, I got sour cream I forgot to use. I don't know. That's my big thing with Qdoba is like that it just tastes a little more processed to me than Chipotle.
Which part is processed?
I don't know. I mean, it's like
The
their
meat?
queso kind of tastes like they got it out of a bag.
Hell yeah.
Like they didn't make it. It's still... Sorry. That was gross. It's still good. It does the job. But, you know, I love Mexican food. And I know this isn't Mexican food, but it's like, you know, American Tex. What would you call this? Tex-Mex?
Tex-Mex, probably. And I would love to eat some mission
Oh,
taco.
it does say Qdoba Mexican Eats in their name.
Where is Walgreens?
Over there.
Oh. They make their employees park all the way over here.
Isn't that horrific?
I'd tell them to go straight to hell.
Oh, fuck. That was close.
That was a close one. I'm gonna start looking at this art.
That was a hot one.
That was a hard one.
I bet Tyler Booth would let us use his music in this, but Sony wouldn't.
Yeah, Tyler would. Sony
Tyler
would
would be like, dude, for sure. But, like, also don't, you know.
Don't say a cuss word.
Yeah.
So this piece is called, what's it called again? Another Green Day.
No.
It's called Another Green World by Nicole Eisenman.
And
And it's from 2015. It's an oil on canvas.
I wonder why it's resurfacing right now. So does that mean it's Fresca?
No.
Fresca's on the wall, right?
Yeah. I think because the museum, which is the Metropolitan, what is it? The Museum of Contemporary Arts in Los Angeles, you can't go in there, so they have virtual stuff. So maybe they're just putting pieces up for people to look at.
Well, I originally saw this on the New Yorker, and I think that was the one that a Slop fan tagged me in. They were like, oh my God, what did they say? Something about like, you guys need to review this.
I saw that too. Who was that? I wish I could go back and look.
Hold on. Time keeps on slipping.
Does this have a dongle?
Yeah.
Dongle.
They had to have known, like the guy who did, what was his name? Tim Apple. Is that what Trump's nickname was for him? I think his name's Tim Cook, the guy for Apple, the CEO.
Oh, yeah.
And his nickname was Tim Apple. Tim Apple had to know.
Is his name Tim?
Well, it's Steve Jobs, but he's dead.
Did he call him Steve Apple?
No, it was Tim. Tim, he got the whole name wrong. No, Tim is the CEO now.
Okay.
I'm really liking this bowl because, like, it's going to give me the energy that I need to get through the day. You know what I mean? It's got lettuce, chicken, fajitas, pico, hot sauce, cheese, guac, sour cream. Oh, I didn't even use my sour cream.
You better put
Cilantro.
it on there.
I am going to put it on there.
Man, the first thing I see in this portrait,
Let me pull it up.
by the way, this is 128 inches by 106 inches.
Okay, so is that a lot?
How many inches are in a foot? 12?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of feet. It's a pretty big portrait. And I'm saying portrait, but it's not a portrait. And for those of you in other countries, that's 325 centimeters.
Yeah, for those of you in other countries, it's we're not smart enough to know the conversions.
We can't even convert it to feet. That's how stupid we are.
Yeah, I'm like, dog to eat. Looks like the only thing you like ain't softball, it's food too.
The first thing that sticks out to me is, first of all, it's a huge party and there's just people laying everywhere.
I'm really drawn to the guy in the top right corner laying on a bed with 48 jackets on top of him. It's like, that could have either been a prank. There's two ways that could have gone. It could have been a prank, like he got too crunk, passed out, and his friends were like, let's put jackets on him.
How many does he have on him?
Oh, that's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7. Very bare minimum. 8.
So I would
see another one. Nice yellow slacks on.
And Nikes. How much did Nike pay
Wow,
this woman for that?
you're right.
That's what I want to know. So there's two ways I could have gone. Could have been a prank. His friends were like, let's put jackets on him. Or he could have just kind of gotten a little too crunked out, been kind of like, you know, I need to take a breather, and then he got cold and he couldn't find a blanket anywhere, which is odd because he's on a bed. But maybe he was trying to be respectful.
It might be a table. You know, it could be a table.
I think it's a bed for sure.
But if you'll notice, just directly to the right of him under the speaker, there's a man coming in the door. And he looks very familiar. Who does he look like? You say it.
Hold on. The guy in the blue tank top?
This guy. Right here.
Oh, I don't, Rafe?
That looks like you. Oh, fuck. Why is Rafe in this picture?
Oh my god. Oh, it hurts. At first I was like, wait, are you talking about the guy to the left of him that looks like he should be in a workout video in the 80s? Not even a workout video. The guy to the left of him looks like he should be like...
He looks very forlorn.
I think what she's trying to signify with that man is not that, like, he's in blackface. I think she's trying to signify that he is so leathery tan and he should have one of those belts on. You know those belts on that guys wear when they're at the gym, like around them, and you're like, that's not helping you with anything. Like,
weightlifter one?
yeah, there's this one guy who's like very mean to his child who goes to the YMCA that I go to. Well, I don't go there anymore. I canceled my membership. But this guy wears like a leather one there, and he's so mean to his kid.
Why?
He's always like, push it, come on. And his kid's a little chunky, and his dad's fucking mean to him. I'm like, I wouldn't want to go to the gym with my dad. I think my dad forced me to go to the gym with him one time when I was a kid, and I was like, this will never happen again. Because he's like narrating everything he's doing while he's...
No. I'm going to lift weights.
Okay. Gather around, minions. This is how you use this oblique machine. And he just starts narrating the best way to do it. Ugh.
Oh, you guys are like, you and your brother?
Yeah. Okay. So that's Rafe coming to the party.
And Rafe's like, I'm sober. I don't know if this is a party I want to be at.
And Rafe's like, oh God, everyone's so drunk. And then Libby's got to be in there somewhere being like, oh God, everyone's so drunk.
Let me see if I can find me. I think I'm this lady back here in red. Or person, I
Top
shouldn't
left
say
corner?
lady. Yeah.
With that big ass tit.
Got a big ass titty coming out. Or the lady in sweatpants next to her.
Man.
That does look like me. With the sweatpant outfit.
I cannot get over the guy with jackets on him.
So, also, I noticed there's another fella here. Do you follow Alex James on the internet?
Is that the crazy? Oh.
He's like a comedian. He's not like a comedian.
Okay, never mind.
He makes funny
Oh,
videos.
I was thinking of Alex Jones. I was like, no, why would I follow him?
Well, I think this is very symbolic of him because it looks like him, and also he has a phone. He like kind of makes a living on the internet. Not kind of, he does.
Whoa, is that a butthole next to him or a top of a penis?
It looks like the end of a hot dog.
That looks like the end of a penis to me, where pee comes out. That looks like a cervix, doesn't it? That's not a hot dog. That's a cervix.
It looks like a giant hot dog cervix.
I like this guy sitting on the floor on his phone. To me, see, I can get behind this photo because I'm looking around. I'm trying to
looking around.
I'm trying to figure out what the vibes are, what's happening. So like that guy, it's like, oh God, I'm so uncomfortable. I can't even like have fun, talk to people. I had to take my shoes off and.
That's Alex.
Oh, okay, yeah, it does look like him.
Looks exactly like him.
Send it to him and ask him how much he got paid to be in the painting. And then,
Go back
and
to
then
the
we
baby.
got.
Hello.
I just gave a hey there, fellas nod. Look at that dog. You ever fucking laugh at me again? I'll beat your ass, pussy. I heard a little chuckle.
We got one of the guys from the Blue Man Group.
Oh, he's definitely. He's either from the Blue Man Group or he has an overdose, unfortunately.
Or he took that one drug that turns you blue.
Okay, this Blue Man. I'm gonna actually set mine on. Hold on, let me take this last couple bites. Because we got some investigating to do on that Blue Man.
Oh, wow. I'm almost done with my bowl.
Me too. This has been good. I feel refreshed.
Timed perfectly. Refresh.
What, to get into the art?
Just both of us done at the same time.
Yeah, that's nice, so we don't have any overlap. I'm always done first. It's so rare that I'm not.
A lot of people sleeping in this thing.
Yeah, dude, because they got fucked out of their minds at a party. All right. So I'm going to set mine on, like, camera lock. So, this Blue Man, he is what looks to me like sucking the life out of this woman. She's got an abrasion on her face. Either, like, someone hurt her.
It looks like a boil.
They're in an abusive relationship. You think that looks like a boy?
A boil.
Oh, yeah, it does look like a boil. That's what I was going to say. It looks like some kind of drug-related boil.
Maybe SARS.
Yeah, it could be SARS. Could be SARS. Could be, what's that thing called? That there was a comedian in the scene, I think, that recently had this. It's like a gangrene something. That's kind of what that looks like. Either way, there's a lot going on there. And her tit, I like that they're showing her tit kind of fall like they actually do when you're laying down like that. Her pants are undone. So that one's kind of confusing. I would say Blue Man Group, possible, or overdose for sure. I'm leaning more towards the overdose because of her boil. Like, oh, it's hurting me so much to be with you.
Or maybe she's trying to blow the life back into him. I love
Wow, clearly Corona bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna let you know that right now.
And there's this record right here. That's Grace. Is it Grace Jones? Grace Jones down there.
It is Grace Jones. Let me see.
Isn't that her name?
It is. It's this one.
She's a bad motherfucker.
Dude, she looks like she could fucking kill me.
Look how beautiful she is there.
Yeah, she's super hot. That's got to be her, right?
That's a Grace
In that
Jones
photo?
record. These are records on the floor here.
Yes, that's a good eye, man. The fact that you notice that is really impressive.
Why?
It's really impressive. It
Oh,
shows
there's a
that you're
record
well-rounded.
player. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a record player and there's a pack of Newports right next to it.
Oh, yes.
So they allow smoking indoors. That's good.
They do allow smoking indoors. Yeah, clearly smoking indoors is on the table.
But you see no ashtrays, so...
That kind of means you see that guy's really big foot under the table. Just ash it on there. That guy's feet are really large, so I guess that means that they have a huge dinger.
Schlong. Maybe that's his ding-dong then, that hot dog pillow.
God, I mean, that little hot dog cervix pillow is unreal. Wait, oh, this guy's smoking indoors. The guy with the big feet.
Oh, he's blowing up.
Yep,
Well,
you
where's
see
the
those little
cigarette,
rings?
though?
Look, in his left hand. You're right. Zoom in.
I see it. They're smoking indoors, dude.
He is smoking it up.
Unreal.
Oh, there's two guys holding hands, and their hands have turned into a straight up ball. They look like a crystal ball almost.
And the way that they're shaped makes me think of that painting called The Kiss.
Not familiar.
I'm going to look it up for you. Me being an art historian, I'm making connections with other pieces of art.
Sure.
This is The Kiss.
Got it. Image enthusiast, art inspector. I'm sorry, what? She just gained 2 badges on her Google
How do you gain badges?
that said art inspector.
I'm a
and
gal that
something
likes
else.
art.
Wow, are you just always looking up art?
I clicked out of them because I didn't know what they were.
No, you were trying to hide from me that you're a lot bigger of an artist than you're leading me on to be.
But look at how they're wrapped.
Yeah, I see what's going on. They're wrapped almost by a quilt and by their skin.
But doesn't that remind you of it?
Yeah, it does. I love that their heads are just automatically right on top of each other. That's really nice.
And they're happy.
Oh, yeah.
They're very
Well,
happy.
they feel safe.
So how do I claim those badges I just got?
I don't know.
Where do I go and look at them?
Are you in the Google app or on Google itself? I don't know how to claim your badges, man.
I've never even seen it. It made me think I was on Foursquare. I was
never-
the king of the Qdoba.
Here's what I'll say. I've never gotten an art badge. So
I've never gotten a badge on Google. That was weird. I got to figure out how to claim my badge. Claiming.
claiming because you just really want
Google
your inspector badge.
Badge. Well, I'd like to display it.
So I'd like to display it. Well, I just want people to see that I'm doing.
Well, it doesn't say anything about that. It must have been a pop-up that was a thing that's going to get all my information. What's that called?
The NSA.
No. Now, this is the thing of people that when they smoke in the car and they hang their head out the window.
What?
They truly believe
I'm not smoking in the car.
There's no smoke coming into the car.
I'm not.
Or that the person...
You can't smoke. You do videos.
She's not smoking. I really have to get my dental floss out.
Oh, did you get something in there?
There's something between my front teeth that is... just pushing my teeth apart.
But yeah, smokers definitely believe that.
They're like, no one can smell this because I have my hand and my head outside of the window.
Yeah, you can't smell that. But I wouldn't know because I'm not smoking. Just like you wouldn't know what the Polynesian sauce tastes like at Chick-fil-A.
How dare you? I can't find it, so I'm going to have
Your
to
dental
use
floss?
this. Because it's really pushing my teeth apart.
I think I have some dental floss.
That didn't work. Oh, for crying out loud. Dental floss. Is that the actual name of it?
Yeah, dental floss. I'll look if I have some.
Dental floss. Wow, if I looked over, I wouldn't know you were smoking if I hadn't looked over. So it's like you're not even smoking. What is the purpose of putting this in here?
The dongle? That's for the auxiliary cord and stuff. Did you think it was charging your phone the whole time?
Yeah, I want it to.
Here. That's the charger.
That's a fucking garbage
Hold on.
can.
What is?
That dongle doesn't.
No, it won't.
I mean, I've never seen such a thing.
Because it's just the auxiliary port.
Wow. All right, I'm going to continue. I'm going to try to ignore the fact that my front teeth are being pushed apart violently by a spice or herb.
It is always a spice or an herb. And I worry sometimes like that it's going to be like that forever. You know? Yep, I got some dental floss.
Oh, thank God.
Praise Jesus.
Glide.
Yeah, that's a good shit.
Oh, wait.
What?
You can put it back in there. Oh. All it took was one swipe.
The relief. You literally did this. You go, oh.
This was it. That was pushing my teeth apart to the point I thought my teeth were going to break.
It is like you get one little thing stuck in your tooth and it's over. Okay, so.
How do you even get by with this charging device?
Is it not working? Is it working now?
It keeps going on and off.
No way, it does not. Okay, so something we need to really investigate is the charcuterie
I know,
board.
that big giant salami.
That guy. I love that guy is shirtless while he's making the charcuterie board, because that just makes it like you. If somebody's bold enough to be shirtless while they're making any kind of food, you know it's going to be good.
At a party.
For sure. Like, it's like when a dad grills with no shirt on, those burgers are going to be fucking fire.
Look at the man sitting there in sweatpants, hanging way down, butt crack showing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his crack is showing, but he's vibing with that cat next to him.
What is? Oh, they're smoking a joint.
They are?
The one guy in the hat right behind us.
Oh, he is.
Because he's holding it like this.
Well, to be honest, he could be smoking some kind of other drugs.
But if you're holding it like this, that means
you're smoking.
something
Yeah,
else.
because you only hold cigarettes like if you're a veteran.
Right.
If you have seen combat. That's the only way.
Veteran.
Yeah, you don't hold your if you are holding your cigarette like this and you're not a veteran, you need to immediately stop. Because that's how I know. And every time I see somebody holding a cigarette like that, I walk up to them and I say, "Thank you for your service."
And then they take it out and go and flick it like this.
Yep.
Over to the yard.
Yeah, and they're like,
You're gonna lie. I'm not doing good. Dumbass.
I ain't gonna lie. It really fucked me up. It's like that fucking SNL sketch with Bill Hader. You know, the puppet one where he's like got the guys like it's like a class. Him and 3 other people are trying to make puppets, like learning how to make a puppet that looks exactly like themselves. And Bill Hader is literally, they're like, the guy's like, think of like a character, like somebody that you kind of want to be like, And the guy literally just does himself, and he's like, "It was 1973, Vietnam jungle." And like you've never seen that one? Oh, I can't wait for you to watch it. It's so
Vietnam
good.
Jungle.
Whatever he said, I can't remember. But the puppet's smoking and wearing like an army jacket, and he's smoking.
How cute!
That's good.
That is really cute.
Yeah. So this guy is clearly smoking a joint or a veteran, and I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say he's not a veteran. He's wearing like a zip-up bomber jacket. It kind of looks like, and a Nets hat, a Brooklyn Nets hat. So that means they're in New York, hopefully. Really good sized apartment for being in New York.
Right.
Don't you think?
And there's a portrait hanging on the wall that looks like a nightscape. It almost gives the room more depth.
Oh, no, that's a patio.
Well, you would think that. You'd think, oh, that's a patio. I think it's a portrait. And it's giving you the illusion that there's more space.
Okay, so it
could be either or.
This is definitely a minimalist vibe photo too, because look at that butt, dude. Damn, that butt of the middle cat that's looking out on the fucking whatever Manhattan River, or the veranda. That butt is serious. That looks kind of like your butt.
So it does look like my butt. So
that's you.
They made all the people without hair go out on the balcony.
Everybody that has alopecia.
They're like, if you are blue and you have no hair, make your way to the balcony.
Yeah, everybody that suffers from albinism is on the balcony.
I can't get over how lifelike this shoe is.
Yeah, it's almost like they took a picture of it.
Right?
And put it there.
Oh, right.
Oh, the poor jacket, man. I mean, that Nike shoe is just...
He passed away. He's passed away. Okay, this... Oh, I get it. The record. See that record there?
Yes. That's the song you were talking about earlier, isn't it?
That's the Brian Eno record.
I don't know that song. Is it
I don't
good?
either, but when I looked up Another Green World portrait, this record came up.
Okay.
Well, that record's inside of this portrait.
Yep.
And she's looking at it. I wonder
she's
who she
trying
is.
to hide.
I wonder if that's her.
Oh, it could be, but she also looks like she's trying to hide that she's picking her nose to me. Like she picked her nose and has been holding a booger for quite some time to make it look like she's kind of just like hanging. And that's a really lifelike hand too, so that's a bit spooky.
And out of all the people in here, she's the one that's most realistically like a person. So I'm wondering if that is her.
What do you think it signifies?
Well, if this was post-corona, I would say it symbolizes her wanting to be in this group of people again and feeling lonely.
Oh, okay.
But it's pre, so I don't know.
But wow, do you think they added those Corona bottles in, or did it just kind of work out that way? Hey, good. How are you?
This is a little bit embarrassing. Anyway, y'all can maybe possibly help some. Cute Toronto, completely out of gas, 1 foot, asthmatic.
I don't think I have any cash.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think I do.
Do you have any cash?
If some of you, I'm like, really freaked out.
Hold up,
I
sister.
lost my inhaler. I'm like,
Oh, well, that's not good.
I think my brother took it.
Why would he take your inhaler?
Asthmatic too.
What a terrorist.
What an asshole!
I asked him earlier today. I said, did you take my inhaler? No.
Do you I don't have any cash.
Hold on, sister.
I got a $50 Target card.
Here you go. 5 buckaroos.
Thank you so much.
You're
babe.
welcome.
Please say a prayer for me.
Okay, yes, I absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll pray for you.
So there's a man, if you look at the man under the disco ball.
Okay.
I'm not laughing at her.
I'm not either.
I'm laughing because Sherilyn Barnes always says that she's an asthmatic. Like she always talks about how she's asthmatic. So when she said asthmatic, I just couldn't keep it together.
Oh, you were like, is this Sherilyn Barnes?
And Sherilyn
pranking
Barnes
us right
makes
now?
it very serious. Like, I'm an asthmatic. Like, it's a big
That
deal.
is fucking hysterical.
Okay, so
Well, that woman had a blinged out mask, so I'll give her
I
that.
know.
For you to bling out a disposable mask, really, that means every day she's trying to make sure her style's on point.
and she's from Cape Girardeau. She's a long way from home.
She certainly is. That's 2 hours minimum. Cape Girardeau. We should have asked her if she came to our comedy show when we did Cape Girardeau a few years ago.
Did.
Oh, should have asked her if she came to the show I headlined out there 2 years ago when I wasn't ready to headline.
Well, I didn't get booked out there. I got booked and then they canceled me. So.
Oh, no. I didn't headline the comedy club. I headlined like a shitty bar show.
Okay. So, if you'll notice...
Papa's catching up back to his family.
There's a man underneath a disco ball.
Yes.
And at first glance, you think, oh, he's got a magnifying glass. He's examining
That's
the
what I
disco
got.
ball.
I thought he was doing the Sherlock Holmes thing, like...
But then you discover he's drinking out of a see-through glass.
Whoa.
Right?
Yep. And the disco glass, the disco ball has kind of put patterns on them.
Yep. But only them.
See-through glass. What does that mean?
Well, glass is see-through. So I don't know why I said that. But it appeared that it was a... It appeared that the glass on the outside was painted. It looks painted. But then the bottom has a secret little see-through passageway.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, it sort of has distorted the bottom of his face. Because there's liquid in there.
Sure.
You notice he's closing his eyes because he's taking a long...
Well, it was like when you got your little floss out and you go,
When I could once again breathe.
Okay, so...
Why would her brother steal her thing?
Why would your brother...
I'm so upset about that.
Say, my brother stole my inhaler. What a dickhead. And what if he doesn't even... What if he's not even asthmatic?
He's a jerk. He's a thief, she said.
He's a thief. What a good word to call him. I like that. Okay, so we didn't really talk about the lady in the top left. Like, the lady with her tit out that has purple hair. Or the person with their tit out.
I think it could be, it's a person. It's not, I don't know.
I'm going to be honest. The guy on the top left doesn't look real. He looks like he was transported from a different time.
A different painting?
Yeah, he doesn't look like he fits the vibe.
I think he, out of all the people, looks the happiest.
The guy sitting up there, top left.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like a nice little smirk, but the arms crossed kind of makes me think that he's just like...
I think he's just like, it's a pretty good party.
He's like, boy, can't wait to slob on that salami.
He's like, man, you mean I traveled all the way from 1878 and this is the kind of crazy parties they got here? I'm
now, hold on a
loving it.
second. You're telling me that I can smoke that thing and I can be transported into the sky?
And all of a sudden there'll be a bunch of fucking naked people there?
What color me shit. Oh, I think that's a cat or a French bulldog on the bottom left under the charcuterie board. Look in there.
Just had a random spice come up. Where's
That looks like a dog. In between the boil
It
lady
does.
legs. I think that's a dog.
Boil lady?
I think the dog is looking for scraps from his shirtless owner.
One of these records on the bottom is... Oh, okay, we got Elvis Costello. We got a Queen record. And... Is it Revolver? How dare you touch that?
Well, I had to...
I don't want myself in it anymore.
No, we had to make sure... Wait, where's the Revolver album?
It's the white one?
Yep, that is.
What is this
Great
one right
album.
here?
Love the Beatles. How did I not even notice that? I'm just not as observant as you.
Well,
I don't know what the one with all the cool paintings are.
you know who this looks like? Josh McNew. So we got Josh McNew in here, your partner Rafe.
Yeah. Where am I? Am I the boil lady? Oh, God.
I mean, yeah, it kind of looks like you.
I think I am the boil lady. Well, that's alarming. Need to really reevaluate a few things I've been doing.
The boil lady. Oh man, and I'm the sweatpants
Guy.
time traveler with my hair back in a bun.
Okay, we didn't really touch on these two guys hugging the alien hand, the green hand.
Oh.
And then he's hugging someone, and then it looks like they're talking to a very old man. And then The Rock is standing nearby them. Because that guy looks elderly.
man.
He's holding his buddy. Do you think that guy's a doctor that they called to the house for a house call?
Because this orange man has clearly passed away.
Yeah, this orange man is not doing well, and it's sucking the life out of his friend / possible partner, and that's why he's green.
And of course, Rafe just looks on. I can't believe Rafe is in this. Nothing has ever looked more like Rafe.
And he's just like lurking, like.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. When I tell him he was in the painting, he's probably going to be like, oh, God. I can almost guarantee you he'll be like, oh, is my nose really that big? I guarantee it.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think he's going to say that?
We'll see.
I need to know how I get my badge.
I'll let you know. The nose isn't big. The nose is proportional to that man's face. That man's face is the face of a retired NFL Hall of Famer. To me, you know what I mean? He's got no boils. Prominent profile view.
Who is that rapper? Chance?
Yeah.
Chance the Rapper?
Yeah, that's
who
literally
that
his
looks
name.
like. Doesn't he wear a hat like that?
A Mets hat? I'm not sure. Or not a Mets. Jesus Christ. Nets.
What if all of these people in here have something to do with music and we're not picking up on it?
Oh, you think that because of the records?
The records, and I really think that's Chance. I think there's a picture of Chance like that, where his head's down and he's wearing that hat.
Okay, so you think that is actually a Blue Man Group person and not an overdose?
I don't know.
Because to be a part of the Blue Man Group, as far as I know, you actually have to shave your head. Like, that guy's got platinum blonde hair.
He has no blue hair, you're right.
Do you think the guy with the shirt off cutting salami is Ringo?
Very well might be.
It could be Ringo.
Maybe this is what it reminds me of. Where did it go?
I feel like I know what picture you're talking about.
I can't find it.
Whoa, we didn't notice that guy. This guy's lurking around.
That's Julius Caesar.
Like a ghost. That's Julius Caesar. That is, he's literally there to stab somebody in the back. Or did he get stabbed?
I don't know.
I would love to learn more about Roman history. I really would. I'm not just posturing. Why are you laughing?
Because posturing is such a fancy word.
He was assassinated, stab wounds. So Julius Caesar, this must be him. This signifies Julius Caesar being at a party, trusting everyone there, and then boom shakalaka, someone comes and stabs him in the back.
Maybe it was Rafe the whole time who was coming to stab him.
You think it is Rafe?
Waiting for his turn.
I can't believe how much that looks like him. That is 100% him.
And the fact that I didn't have to tell you.
Oh, yeah. It took me a second. I really thought you were talking about The Rock or Lionel Richie.
I didn't even see him over here.
Lionel Richie, that's kind of what he looks like. Hello, is it me? That's the vibe of that. Look at how longingly he's looking. He's just looking at the whole party.
He's like, I gotta get out of here. Julius Caesar's here is about to get killed. We got Rafe sneaking up behind me. We got people OD'd.
Oh, God. And he's like, this old-timey doctor standing right behind me. His medicine bag keeps hitting me in the back.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on, is that elderly man is on a house call to this house party. And it's a lot for him because he doesn't generally go to parties like this.
He has an office. He doesn't generally do house calls at all, probably.
Well, he had to do a house call tonight because he's 78 and like he wants to remember the good days. They called him and he was like, I can't believe somebody's actually calling me for this.
I think that this person sitting on the couch with the tank top and the blue shorts is Tracy Chapman.
Really?
I'm trying to link it to all music people.
I don't think that's Tracy Chapman. You're gonna Vasca.
I got a plan to get us out of here. Gonna make it in a convenience store. I got a man to get a little money and I don't.
Damn, dude. Fucking Tracy Chapman, dude.
Julius
What a bad
Caesar.
bitch. That's definitely Julius Caesar.
Should we look up what the actual meaning of it is?
Yes, I think we have attributed what we can to this. We've done a pretty investigative report. Wait, one last thing.
Yeah.
Just want to mention this table is 100% an IKEA coffee table. I've seen it in so many people's houses.
Yeah.
It is. I've seen it millions of times. So maybe it's about minimalism, or maybe it's about fast fashion and how it's bad. We'll see. Okay, yeah, we need to look up the actual meaning because I am very curious.
She's a prolific painter who's unleashed imagination and hungry heart. Oh, okay, I can't read. She happens to hit the diversity buttons of underappreciated women, queer, and gender fluidity that animate current cultural discourse. I feel like my leg is getting electrocuted.
Why?
The more one gazes into the mechanisms of these paintings, they more apparent.
Bunch of teenagers, 6 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
They love to walk in the rain without an umbrella. If it isn't the uncertain gender of her figures, it's a subway train's direction of travel in a station, the era in which a party occurs, whether a shooter is gangster or cop, or the nature of the figure-ground relationship. I'm sorry, what?
What's the painting called?
So it's Another Green World. The more one gazes into the mechanisms of this painting. So paintings apparently have mechanisms.
That's a lot for me.
Brian Eno's album. Okay, we got that.
Mm-hmm.
The central character is examining it. Okay, we got that. There's 28 figures in here.
Yeah.
If you don't include Grace Jones.
Okay.
So the 28 figures are undeterminate gender and sexuality who are making out, doing drugs, listening to music, eating, drinking, dancing, conversing, smoking, moon gazing, or passed out under the coats on the bed.
Yes!
And despite the 70s disco ball, vintage turntable with vinyl LPs and lines of Coke, I didn't see the lines of Coke.
I am on it. That shows that I am not an addict anymore. Because when I went through if I was in my Coke phase, I would have been like, it's there!
So despite all that, there's a figure raptly gazing at a cell phone, which throws the whole error of the party into question. Yeah.
I'm sorry, throws the whole error of the party into question?
Era.
Oh, yeah.
The binaries of male, female, gay, straight, past, present quickly break down. Oh, God, we don't know what's going on.
I love that we acknowledge that, though. We were like, are they? We don't really know what they are. They're a person. So that spoke to us.
We tried to assign gender to all but a few obviously female figures. It's interesting how reflexively we desire to do this in order to navigate our social world. But here it doesn't matter. It's a party. Everyone's welcome.
That's cool.
Even Blue Man.
Even Blue Man Group. Yeah, can they tell us who he is?
She successfully confronts the figure ground problem that has increasingly challenged her as a painter. That's just a skill thing.
I don't even know what that sentence just meant.
I don't know what it means. I think it's talking about the actual painting, like the skill of the painting. Right. She gets the whole drama to revolve around the brightly lit woman at the center, raptly studying the album and rubbing her nose.
Yep.
In reaction to the bump of Coke she has probably just snorted.
Yep.
Our attention rotates to the lower left to the kissing couple, a topless woman sprawled upside down on a couch in embrace of an impossibly blue figure. Perhaps the stubble on the legs indicates female, but that's how closely you have to look. Okay.
That's
Well,
it?
I mean, that's just one person's thing.
Gotcha. So I did find the $10 bill they're blowing coke with.
Oh.
And there are lines.
I didn't see those. I didn't.
I
have
was going
such
to... Do you know what happened? I was going to make a coke joke at the very beginning, being like, that lady just did a fat rail. But I was like, that's hacky. Not
Well,
everything,
and you
everybody
were right.
rubbing their nose. And I was right. My instinct was right. So yeah, I found the $10 bill. Wow.
Damn.
That's deep, and I'm glad that I love that guy is honestly just passed out under coats. Truly.
I see the $10 bill. See, mine's not as clear as yours.
Oh, it's not?
Maybe I should pick a different one where I can see the Coke lines. I just can't see them.
Look. See him?
Yep, they're very clear. Do you see the stubble? I do see the stubble.
Yep. Once I zoomed in, saw the stubble. I like that. Everybody is kind of like, who are you? What do you do?
And I
The
think
only person we know for sure is Rafe. And the guy passed out under the coats. Or girl.
we don't know.
Or person. Doesn't matter.
The person that's passed out under the blank coats.
I am loving this cat that's fucking just chopping the salami shirtless. Truly. I mean, I think he might be my favorite
Is your
person.
favorite?
Yeah. I mean, because they're just like, they have no shirt on. That is someone, and they're chopping big slices of salami.
Oh, huge. I mean,
Those are big chunkers.
Size of a plate.
And to be honest, nobody's even paying attention except that dog under the table to the salami because everyone's coked out. So the dog and Ringo Starr are going to have such a good time.
I think my favorite is Rafe because it was just so unexpected that he was in this picture that somebody else picked for us.
For sure.
Like, we didn't go through and pick this.
We had no idea that he was in there. Yeah, this was so... I'm going to try to find who gave this to us. If, give me just a minute. Because I'm going to find it.
And then I think we should wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
57... Talk about extra content.
That's
Holy
what I'm
shit.
saying.
Is anybody going to watch this? I mean, you guys have really stuck with us as we've really slacked on content.
Yeah, we have slacked on the Patreon, but this is good.
It's not that we're slacking, we're just busy and it's hard to coordinate two adults.
Yeah, it's hard to coordinate two adults, and it's also like, you know, we want to make sure that we're doing cool shit. And
we have, our intentions are good, but our follow through is not as good. And that seems to be the bane of everyone's existence.
I think we're doing a good job right now.
If you need a straw, I got one.
God
What's that noise? Amazon Prime.
Give me just a moment. Why don't you wrap it up and let everyone know what's going on?
I'm trying to, and you're taking too long.
Well,
oh yeah, so this, if you're watching this on Patreon, you're getting an early view.
JLE Blanks, BLANX on Instagram, tagged both of us and said, at Libby Higgins, at Tina Debo, please review art. And for real, their name is Jessica. So thank you so much, Jessica, for giving us that suggestion, because that was really, really good.
It was good.
I was really excited.
And the key is to not look at it, because I looked at it and then...
We got to do it in the moment.
Yeah, I don't want to try to plan out anything.
Well, I was on double at work when I saw that. So I was like,
shit.
And then it was like, we got in the car. I gave it a quick scan when we sat down with our Qdoba, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. There's so much going on. I like that. It's almost like a Where's Waldo kind of vibe. Like, you got to figure out what the vibe is and everything. You got to figure out the figures.
Well, isn't that the point of art?
I'm learning with you. You're the art historian here who received not one but 2 art badges today.
How do I get them? And I'm so tired from eating that food, I want to take a nap.
Oh, God. You're going to have to. I feel pretty rejuvenated.
Rejuvenated?
I do. I mean, I'm a little full, but if anything, I'm feeling pretty rejuvenated. So we don't really know exactly what we're going to do with this. We know for a fact that this is going to be early content for the Patreon.
Right.
Early content for you guys, and I'm not sure exactly how it'll work, but either way, we really appreciate you guys supporting us and helping us do what we want to do and sending us art and sending us everything. Because I don't want to work in a fucking bar anymore. I want to do this, motherfuckers. I want to do this all day, forever. And, yeah, so we really appreciate you guys supporting us. We love you very much.
Yeah, we do. Very much.
She's fucking roasting me.
So glad that I have that thing out of my tooth. I'm not roasting you. I'm just literally falling asleep. I got so sleepy all of a sudden.
Well, that's the worst. It's like,
I mean, it was intense art.
well, that was a lot of
intense
mental
art,
energy.
Yeah. Intense art examination.
At least you got to do it with someone else in St. Louis, which is pretty rare for you, right?
Yeah.
Any kind of food or art review. But, yeah, so this will be a weekly thing. We're going to do it every week. Who knows? Maybe
Except
if we
next week, because we won't be here. So.
No, but we could do it there.
We could.
We could find a way to do
We
it
could
there.
set up our phone and just do it in a crib.
100%. We should do that. Yeah, so we'll figure it out. But either way, we love y'all. Thanks for supporting the Patreon. Thanks for listening to Slop City Podcast. And as always, get fucked or eat some food.
And
Cut. Yeah.
oh, we don't
Yeah.
have